NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center. Towns. Mitchell matched up with Rivers. To Rubio. Throws it up. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Anderson to Rivers. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Rubio, guarded by the former Dookie. Short jumper, won't go.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Conley. Fine to shoot. Here's Towns for 2. Jumper's good.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down just a couple. Nothing going here on that drive.
The NBA Season 1-1-2-0-2-3 Game 2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Towns. Pass stolen by the Cavs. George Niang against Karl Anthony Towns. Cashes in for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Minnesota at the controls.
The NBA Season 1-1-2-0-2-3 Game 2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
To Towns. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. 24-second violation. Rubio. Runner here won't go down.
Game 2 Cleveland Cavaliers 1-0 Minnesota Timberwolves 0-1.
Towns to Conley. From the painted area, won't go down. Mitchell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Karl Anthony Towns snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Conley. Can't connect from inside. Mitchell matched up with Rivers. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Austin Rivers.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Austin Rivers. That pass stolen by the Cavs. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Rivers into the front court. Down 2. To Towns. Conley. Tristan Thompson able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. And scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Kyle Anderson. Austin Rivers. Deep left corner. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
It's Minnesota basketball to Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. Karl Anthony Towns. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Mitchell defended by Rivers. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Anderson to Towns. Conley. Down low Towns. Had a chance, but it's no good. Here's Rubio up top. The score 12-8. Curling inside. Karl Anthony Towns with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Short jumper won't fall. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
To Rubio. 5 seconds to shoot. Has a look. And he hits.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Conley to Kyle Anderson. Deep right corner. Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. He's now 4 for 6.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Shot from in close, no good. Conley into the front court. It's 14-12. Towns, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he finishes at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Davis. That's no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And Davis, huge block. Timberwolves have the basketball.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Conley. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
I got him.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Conley. Mike Conley. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Screen coming. To Conley. And he buries it.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And he buries it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Conley into the front court. They trail by 1. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Here's Rondo with it. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Has a look. Mike Conley, 4 out of 7. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Cavaliers with the lead. second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. Fires the three. Karis LeVert is going to get a chance at 3 here. 71% for his career. Knocks down the first.
Good shot.
And he hits the second. Three for 3. Nice. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Finish that. Sizing up the defense. Trying to cash in. He buries it off the step back.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Nothing going here on that drive. Karl Anthony Towns. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Mitchell. Off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
He's a relentless scorer. It doesn't matter if you stop him once. He's going to keep coming at you time and time again.
Minnesota with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Oh, he blocked it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Donovan Mitchell trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Ed Davis to Gobert. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Ed Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. To Davis. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Davis. Down to Gobert. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
This offer is only valid during today's game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Levert matched up with Rivers. For three, and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Doesn't get the bounce. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
They've got it back. Rivers with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Anderson. To Towns. And takes it away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. The Timberwolves have the basketball. To Towns. Austin Rivers. Probing the defense. To Rivers. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Knocks it down off the step back.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Not going to have it this time.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Towns. The Cavs secure the rebound. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Towns to Kyle Anderson. Tristan Thompson sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson. Rondo against Karl Anthony Towns. Screen coming. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Over to the right side. Rubio. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. Showing some versatility with the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Thompson. Rudy Gobert rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Anderson. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. He gets it.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Rubio. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot. Well defended. The drive, right to the basket. Jared Allen with the block. Into the front court comes Rondo. His team on top by 13. Short jumper off the mark. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Towns. Curling inside. Karis LeVert sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Rivers. Towns. Pass stolen by the Cavs. To Rubio. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Austin Rivers to Kyle Anderson. No good. Thompson. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. 2 of 4 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Gobert. Tristan Thompson swats it. Cavs at the controls. Whoa! What a finish!
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Gobert. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Rubio. Here comes the screen. LeVert matched up with the former Wildcat. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Austin Rivers to Towns. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Towns. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Minnesota at the controls. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. That's it for the first half. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Cavaliers entered the locker room with a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Timberwolves were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Bench points.
The Minnesota Timberwolves had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Thompson is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Cleveland has the basketball. Rubio. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Thompson. Able to convert inside.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Kyle Anderson. Not that time. That's rebounded by the Cavaliers. To Rubio. Thompson. To Rubio. Here comes the screen. Shot by Rubio, no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Towns.
I got him. Here we go.
Anderson rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Rivers into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Ricky Rubio, 4 out of 7.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Here's Rubio into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Conley. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Rubio. Down to 5 on the 24. Rubio. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Rubio up top. His team leads it by 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Short jumper won't go down. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. With that, he's 5 for 9.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Anderson to Towns. And counted at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Mitchell matched up with Rivers. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Austin Rivers. That pass stolen by the Cavs. Finishes strong. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Austin Rivers to Conley. Takes stock of the floor. To Towns. Anderson. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. Rubio. Shot from the lane won't go. Conley into the front court. 14-point deficit. Towns to Conley. Deep right corner. Conley to Rivers. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Fires the 3. That bothered Kyle Anderson. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Tristan Thompson with the slam.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Towns. To Conley. Anderson. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Towns. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Thompson. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
No, I missed a short one there. Robin Lopez. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Towns. Baseline drive. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Cavaliers with the basketball. Thompson. To Lopez. Wide open look, won't go.
Psychological warfare by the defense. I see they baited him into that shot. They'll give him that all night long.
Pass stolen by the Cavs. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Cavs at the controls. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Good on the layup.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Torian Prince tips it. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Changes coming from both sides right now. Lopez. From the painted area, won't go down. To Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Towns. Here's the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Surveys the floor. Probing the defense. He wants it at the rim and scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Towns. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nice pass to set things up. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Cavs with a sizable advantage. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Mitchell picked up by Rivers. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Torian Prince snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Austin Rivers to Davis. Runner here won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. There you go. Way to stay with it.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Rubio. Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either. Rubio into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
To Rivers. Ed Davis. To Towns. Fight to shoot for Minnesota. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Jared Allen pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Another shot stays out. Robin Lopez able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Towns. From long range. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Mitchell with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. To Rivers. Goes to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper misses. Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Mitchell. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Jared Allen guarded by Towns. To Rubio. Mitchell's shot, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Now the Cavs going to signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for Cleveland, number 13,
George Niang against Karl Anthony Towns. Rubio. Kyle Anderson with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun.
Off the assist.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Towns. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. To Rubio. For three. Not that time. He misses. Conley to Towns. And scores. Strong take.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rubio. Curling inside. In the slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
And he connects on the first free throw.
substitutions.
And gets both to drop at the line. It's Minnesota basketball. Gobert to Kyle Anderson. Screen coming. Driving right to the basket. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. With the step back.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Conley to Kyle Anderson. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Gobert. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Towns. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Conley to Towns. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Rubio. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by Anderson. Conley into the front court. His guys down big. Austin Rivers to Gobert. Five to shoot for Minnesota. Towns with the look. Gets it to go. And the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Karl-Anthony Towns at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. the basket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Austin Rivers to Towns. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. Here's Rubio up top. Looking to make something happen. And Minnesota claims the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. And count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Rubio. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Anderson to Davis, down low. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Mitchell with it up top. They lead it by 14. Here comes the screen. Thompson. Mitchell matched up with Rivers. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Mike Conley trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Thompson. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Shot for Mitchell won't go. They'll let one fly from half court. The Cavs are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers won this game after a close finish.
And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Timberwolves must be devastated after such a close loss.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.